Hi, I'm Nikki Coffin and welcome back to another episode of Recruitment Manager Training Tips. Today I'd like to share with you the 3 most common mistakes recruitment companies make when hiring recruiters and, more importantly, what to do about them. Dan Jacobs from Apple has a really great saying, "I'd rather have a hole in my team than an arsehole." And how right he is. Yet so many recruitment companies hire the wrong people over and over again. And why is it that we're so bad at hiring people for ourselves, but we're supposedly experts in recruitment? Well, firstly, most recruitment companies don't have a plan, and the person hiring is either unclear about what specific skills, attributes, behaviours and competencies are best suited to the role, and so then when they hire using gut feel, rather than really digging deep into that person's competencies and attitudes. And the third biggest problem is that the person hiring has not accounted for the fact that when they're recruiting new or established recruitment consultants, that they're probably interviewing somebody who's really good at selling themselves, or who's been coached on how to interview or think they know how to answer your questions. So here are 3 ways to make sure that you hire the right recruiter for your team each and every time. Because finding good people is a really good use of your time, and don't regard it as a casual activity. It needs a multifaceted approach based on testing competencies, behaviours, values and also fact. So the first way to make sure that is to have a plan and get clear on what you want. Now I know it sounds really simple, but very few businesses have one, let alone one that's followed consistently throughout the business. Very rarely do people stop and think, what do they really want this person to do? And often this results in them either hiring the wrong person or taking ages to make a decision and then losing the good people. So have a specific and preset criteria of what you're looking for, and then design your interview questions and tasks around this criteria. So the second thing to hire really great people is to look for attitudes and train for skills. Top performing businesses know to hire for attitude and must have skills, because most hires don't fail due to the lack of skill, because you can teach skills but you can't teach attitude. Don't fall into the trap that most businesses do, who think that hiring the right people means highly skilled people. It's not. And hiring failures can really be prevented if you focus your interviewing energy on testing for certain behaviours, motivations, temperament and also emotional intelligence. You'll see vast improvements in the calibre of people that you hire when you do this. So to do this, you actually need to have a multifaceted interview process, which includes competency-based questions scored against predetermined criteria that can demonstrate proven results and achievements. You want to be eliciting the person's values and testing for top performer competencies. You also want to test individuals in real recruitment scenarios, for example, get them to pitch a job or lead a client meeting, an exercise that will prove that they can do this activity. Also make sure that you involve the team in the process so that they know who they're going to be working with. And finally, take references. The third tip is use a psychometric test as part of the assessment. If you're seriously considering hiring somebody at this point, then the final part of the interview will be to get them to complete a psychometric test based on behaviours. And one of the best ones I've found is SPQ Gold, because it tests for sales behaviours and hardwired behavioural traits for people in the sales market. And one company that have used this, one of the biggest recruitment companies in the UK, have reduced their attrition rate by 50% using this test. However, don't base your entire decision. Use this as a process to dig deeper and to give you evidence on your decision. So there you have it, 3 top tips to select the right type of people for your business. If you'd like to know more, I'd love to invite you to my free training webinar, How to Convert Underperformers in 14 Days or Less, and here's the link for that. I'll be showing you some really useful tips and techniques to get big performance fast. And again, here's the link for that. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.